Hello, I am Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. I'm doing some proud self-promotion work, but I'm also leaking a political attack that's been going on 7 years in a row. It's been draining me the last 7 years since I made this studio album, Almost Say Blackout, and I found out they're treating it like it's a crime to make an album. So it's a crime to make a studio album. You know, before I made the album, news companies were nice to me. Morganville Times, Michael Moore, Morganville Times, Robert Aroldi, Morganville Life magazine, even Mercury News covered me once. Joe Rodriguez covered me in the 2010 election. So they were nicer to me before I made the studio album From Hell. But the studio album is the crime, it looks like. Somehow Michael Moore and Morganville Times turned against me, but they turned the whole news industry after me. It seems like one of those prior restraint judgments, the ones that prevent coverage. That's what it feels like, but it's not. It's just the news companies themselves are refusing to cover the album. A few days ago on the campus, I did a Glock advertisement, and then a bunch of campus police came, but it was a good acting role. I showed all my content, my music videos, and everything went okay, luckily, but I do these publicity stunts, certain live stream advertisements, because I'm trying to get news coverage when there's some kind of news block that I can't figure out how to publish through. So I'm going to keep publishing through it. And if they keep saying, oh, do average shit, I'm going to keep doing the threats that cause them to show up. So hopefully I don't get arrested. It's like a ticking time bomb. The more... because they're using a financial trick. They have a really very elaborate trick where they went after my family. My mom's been sick since January. My dad's been out of work a few months, and there's financial tricks. And it's when my credit cards ran up or when there's financial problems that the Court of All Mercenaries from Morgan Hill bring up work I don't do. See, the only work I do is acting, modeling, performing, politics, and singing. Acting is work, modeling's work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. So you see, all I know how to do is perform in public. I had sang and performed in my grandma's kazoo band. All I know how to do, the only job I could do is perform in public. But they're bringing up, oh, why didn't you do this average shit? So that's why I'm doing these publicity stunts against that, because I was supposed to get an ASCAP check from my Almost Say Blackout studio album. That would have helped align the industry. They know what industry I was in, but because of that, I have to manually enforce my willfully athletic career, and just I'm at a media circus, just live streaming through a media block. So it's like, how do you publish through a publishing block? I've been doing this so frequently because I'm familiar with the media. I have both Joseph Carrillo actor website and www.com websites. I'm very familiar with how to publish, and I use like metadata, microdata, microformats. There's a lot of stuff I'm familiar with to publish my performing. So I built my own websites to promote my Wolf Messiah athletic career, and they're like, oh, you're hacking the entertainment street. No, I'm performing. So I'm in a spot where it looks like I'm just cliffhanging, like I feel like I'm falling off a waterfall. It's like I'm not sure. I'm just trying to publish through this mess, and they keep putting on more financial sanctions, and it's more and more financial sanctions. This month looks the scariest, actually. One of them, the SSI didn't go in the beginning of the month. Theoretically, it goes in. Was supposed to go in yesterday, but hopefully it clears by Monday, or goes in by Monday. The other financial tricks. Oh yeah, the ASCAP check. That one wasn't real. It was just a verification But yeah, the ASCAP one's the one I really needed to succeed in finance. Otherwise, I failed. But I'm failing because they're making me fail. You know, finance is like a random number generator. It's just I'm doing all the work I can. I'm even going to edit episode 12. So you know I'm doing work, and just the finance system has a random number generator that goes plus minus plus minus. I don't know. I just hope the SI goes in by day, or hope it went on Friday and clears Monday. I'm not sure what's going to happen at this point. But the financial sanctions are getting higher and higher every month. And this month was the worst because I think I've been dealing with the SSI one all month. So financial sanctions are obviously going high. I think somehow Morgan Hill has control over finance, and that's what they've been doing. So the background, there's so many Morgan Hill shit happening. So it's like the weird political sanctions that they do on the entertainment industry. I don't really know what's going on. I just know that I'm under a political attack that has entrapment and framing. And I hope the news explains what's going on before they charge me. But what it shows is how dangerous it is to make a music album. You get a record or felony just for making an album. Therefore, it's a crime to make a studio album. Please follow me for more horror, movie, and sci-fi action and real news. Follow me youtube.com/JosephCelebrity. Also follow me on my main website, www.actors. Also my back website, www.com. And lights, camera, rolling, action. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list study. Again, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity.